Any mistakes that are made during the quick first step are often erased by the sheer confidence it took for you to do it. Just understand when you do commit a quick first step on what you want, a lot of times it's like a cheat code. Let's say you see a shorty in the club and she ain't really feeling you, right? If you were to walk up to her, she might have thought you were lame at first, but with the way you walk up to her and the way you're quick with it, she gonna respect that. And my thing is this, a lot of times, now with that said, I want to give you guys some crucial game so that way we can develop that quick first step as soon as possible. One of the biggest problems that I see us men making when it comes to self-improvement is that we're always waiting for the perfect opportunity to make a move. Let's say you have work tomorrow. If your boss tells you to come in there at 9 a.m. or your teacher tells you to come in at 12 a.m., you best believe your ass will be there, right? Now, when it comes to, hitting the gym, getting your YouTube channel started, talking to the girl that's been smiling at you the whole time, you're always quick to make an excuse about why you're not gonna do it. I swear to God, when it comes to some of y'all boys, y'all be like, I got work in 5 hours. I can't talk to her right now. Oh, I gotta hit this set. I gotta make sure I'm happy. Oh, I can't be me that she's looking at, smiling and telling me to come over there. It can't be me. It's not me. She's looking like the guy next to me. There's nobody even near me. As men, we need to start taking more calculated risk. We can't be looking for the perfect opportunity because there's never going to be a perfect opportunity. The only way you can have a perfect opportunity is by making one. When it comes to fear and when it comes to hesitation, those two things will ruin your game. You might think of the most smooth player shit that you can think of. By you hesitating, you're already putting yourself in a bad spot because now you're overthinking. Whatever sort of weakness you have in your game, whether it's the way you talk, the way you act, pure boldness can a lot of times erase those obstacles. So one of the biggest things I learned about the self-improvement journey so far is that, lady luck forces the bold. A lot of the blessings I've received in my life have come from me just having to take the first step and letting the rest follow. When you really put the time and work into this shit, a lot of things happen naturally just because you've done so much already. I have a very wide skill set just because I trust myself and I put the work into whatever I do, So when I do see an opportunity, I don't have to second guess whether or not I'm ready for it. I put the work in so much at this point that it's like, it's easy now. I'm not gonna make it seem like it's an overnight thing because it's not. It took me years of having to get up my comfort zones, having to force myself to do things quick. So moving on, before we get deeper into the topic, I want you guys to reflect on all the moments that you've seen something that you wanted, whether it's a girl, an opportunity, and you failed to make the first quick step. What usually happens? Usually either someone else takes it or you ended up getting too nervous to the point you never do it. Just realize that a coward dies 1,000 deaths. It sucks way less getting rejected from an opportunity than it does regretting that you never took the shot on it. I've had many times in my life when I was first coming up that I didn't make the shot on the girl I wanted. And to this day, sometimes I'll be thinking like, damn, that chick was bad. That should have been mine. Feel me? So any player that's been in the game will tell you this. Everyone has moments like this. Even me still, I won't lie. There's been moments where I'll be like, damn, this girl's so bad. I got me thinking real quick. But most of the time I can put myself in the position to go ahead and make the shot. This is the biggest thing about life. A lot of times we're so scared of looking stupid that we don't make moves because of that. As a man, you gotta say fuck the feelings and fuck the haters, man. Ultimately, if I'm feeling that way and I'm thinking like I don't wanna look stupid, it's even more of a reason for me to look stupid because now I'm scared and now I need to get over it. The best way for me to get over it is just to do it. What do you think's gonna happen if you walk up to that girl and get curved? Let's say you're in public and you get curved by the chick. What's gonna happen? People are gonna look at you. After that, 5 seconds later, they're not gonna remember who you are. You're just one man who made that approach. You know what? You're not special. It happens every day. If you're from the city, you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's talk about how we can develop that quick first step badge of yours and how I can get you to a higher level of confidence with it. Any mistakes that are made during the quick first step are often erased by the sheer confidence it took for you to do it. And I'm gonna give you guys an example. Let's say you go to work tomorrow and as soon as you walk into work, you see your boss. You walk straight up to him and you say, hey, I need a raise. I've been doing this shit for so long. I've been beneficial. I do all this. He might think you're crazy for coming up to him like that, but he's gonna respect that. And just by you saying that to him, even if he doesn't give you that raise that same day, when he does give you a raise or when he does think about someone who needs a raise, he's gonna think, this dude really came up to me and he really believed in himself. Now, is that gonna be the case in every situation? No. But my thing is this, you didn't leave no room for doubt. And now you know for sure that you're getting a raise. Well, I want you guys to understand that everyone has weaknesses in their game. Your favorite content creator has weaknesses. I have weaknesses in my game. Maybe not as big as most of yours, just because I've worked on it for so long. Just understand when you do commit a quick first step on what you want, a lot of times it's like a cheat code. Let's say you see a shorty in the club and she ain't really feeling you, right? If you were to walk up to her, she might have thought you were lame at first, but with the way you walk up to her and the way you're quick with it, she gonna respect that. And my thing is this, a lot of times, girls will fuck you just because they respect you. So now with that said, I want to give you guys some crucial game so that way we can develop that quick first step as soon as possible. So one of the first ways I develop my quick first step is by taking cold showers. You know, the longer you wait to do something, the harder it gets. When you go ahead here and take a cold shower, what's gonna happen is this. At first, you turn the cold water on. Your brain's gonna dread it. You're gonna be like, shit, this shit's gonna be hard, it's gonna be cold as fuck. But over time, each night you do it, you start to see yourself get more and more confident with it. So by taking those cold showers, you're ultimately developing that mindset that's like, okay, this shit's gonna suck, but it's better if I make a quick move on it. By taking cold showers, you ultimately harden your mind and make it easier for you to make a quick step if you see something you want. That is so crucial. Another big thing that helped me develop my quick first step was going out solo, you know, because when you go out solo, more than likely you're gonna go out there and you're not gonna make any quick steps. You're not, just because it's gonna be so hard at first for most people. And so going out solo by yourself allows you not to have any crutches or have any handicaps, because a lot of times we rely on our friends and our friends can't always be there for us. You know what I mean? A lot of times, I don't know about y'all, but I see a lot of chicks by myself, and most of the time, nobody's around for me to approach, so I just do it myself. But lastly, the big thing is you need to do shit you're afraid of doing. Whether it's the boxing gym, approaching women, whatever is holding you back mentally is what you need to be doing. Because by doing those things, you build more confidence in yourself, which allows you to give less of a fuck. You need to ultimately get to a point where you don't give a fuck. You need to stop giving a fuck about what people think about you, and you need to stop giving a fuck about what happened. Over here, it's behavior over outcomes. I'm not looking to become the best overnight. I know the process is long, and if I put the work in each day, it gets easier and easier. You know, a lot of times your favorite content creators teach you guys all these tricks and techniques that it's kind of everywhere. You know, you got so many techniques from this person, that person, that it's just kind of, you're mixing game up and it just becomes a fucking mess. I've been through it. I know how it feels. By listening to my content, I'm going to be changing your thoughts, which will then turn into your words, which then turns into your actions, and then that becomes your patterns. So just to understand that when it comes to hesitation, it often creates obstacles for yourself, as opposed to being confident and having a quick step, in which that can obliterate any obstacles that were there before. Also as well, I want you guys to leave a comment down below explaining a time where you hesitated, just so that way we can all share our experiences and build from that as well. You know, I'm always just receptive to the game, and I can always take away from what you guys have done. Feel free to leave a comment down there, and I'll be more than happy to engage with y'all, and we'll chop it up. Lastly, next time you think about waiting till tomorrow to get something done, realize there is no tomorrow.